Morning guys, Found It's back and we are at a new dock today. We're trying a place a little bit further from my house, but it looks pretty promising. I know this is a very busy park. I've got some high hopes for this dock. There is one dock I see here, there's another dock across the way here. So maybe if this one doesn't work, we can hit this other one up. So let's go get the stuff out of the car and go hit this thing and see what we can find. There is the dock we're going to go whale on. There go some ducks. I'm hoping that we can get some good stuff and it's not too weedy, but it looks really weedy. Let's go try it anyway. Got all the cool lily pads, I like those. Yikes, that looks really weedy. But I didn't drive all the way down here just to look at weeds, so let's give this thing a try. Well, I am having a hard time reaching the bottom, but I got a couple of things. I'll keep trying it around here. Not too much longer. I'm going to go try to find another one around here, I guess, if this is that weedy. Well guys, this dock looked really promising, but that's pretty pitiful. It is just so weedy. If I'm not getting bottle caps and I'm not getting fish hooks, that's not worth doing. So I might look up that dock on Google and see how packed it is with weeds. Otherwise I got an idea for another dock here, so let's pack up and get out of here. Just walking the beach. $0.25. Woohoo! Alright, so dock number 1 was a bust. Let's go try dock number 2 and see if that's all socked in with weeds. Another bait net. You can see how weedy it is and weeds I'm dragging up with this stuff. There's a couple of things under the hook, or under the net, I'm sorry. Hook, a nut, a bottle cap, and it looks like a NASCAR hood off a Matchbox car. Was down there. And we'll get the rest of the car. You can assemble it and sell it on eBay. Not. I just pulled up this fish basket. And looks to be in really good shape. I'm going to clean that thing up and keep it. Or give it to a friend. I'll take that one. Got another fishing net missing the handle on it, so I don't think I'm going to take it home or keep it. But looks like a jig head on there too. I think I'd be getting more stuff on this dock if it wasn't so weedy, because I'm getting a few bigger things, but I'm not getting some of the smaller stuff. So I think this would be a lot more successful if there wasn't so many weeds. But I'm going to go down this side. There's the remnants from when I pulled up that fish basket, how gross it was. But I'm going to go down this side, and I've been around that corner and around the front, and there was nothing up there so packed in with weeds except for just those couple little things I showed you. I'm going to try that on just a little bit down the sides and then get out of here. I'm getting hungry. Well, that's a fishing weight. Jeez, I don't know what that is for. Clean it off here just a little bit here, hang on. There, it's back. Hold on, let me set this down so I can get this thing off of there. So it looks like some big washers. Almost like a stack of washers that have been painted. The rope tied around it. and a pretty heavy duty line attached to it with a big old swivel. Don't know why. I'll throw it in the bucket. And yet another bait net dock here. We got a button. I haven't looked yet. So there's the pin for it. Let's see. I actually collect this kind of stuff, so this is kind of interesting to me. I don't really collect them hardcore, but I collect some of them. Just when I find them, I guess, and I like them. But anyway, let's see what it is. The Amazing Spider-Man. Get it here November 9th. That's awesome. I don't know why I think that's cool. That's pretty cool. A Spider-Man button on a fishing dock. So a nice little multi-tool. A little Leatherman. Cool. Leatherman squirt. New dock here, by the way. We're at dock number 3 in this area. Bait net number 4 or 5. I think this one's got a fancy telescoping handle. Ooh. So this dock has been better. Fingernail clippers and a reel crank part. So far so good. Utility knife. Scissors. And another jig head. More stuff. Eagle claw. I finally got the fishing reel crank. And ooh, that sucker's on there. And some little spoon. Fishing crank number 2. And that little spinner, whatever it is. Right on. And I've got that junk. Alright, gentlemen, I've got possibly the finest bait net ever made. I'm so happy with this one. Ready? Get a load of that. Wow. It's the craziest bait net. And the frog face, of course, you need that on every bait net. Some little kid fishing net. That's cool. Mr. Frog. Fish basket number 2. And this one looks in better shape than the first one. This one probably hasn't been in the lake for more than maybe a week. So, yeah, that's cool. I haven't got one all year, except one that was just falling apart. And then I get 2 in a couple within an hour and a half. And there was a spinner bait hooked to it. So, cool. I'll take that one too. Well, guys, 3 docks. Time to roll home. The legend of the frog net is going to stay here, along with the tin can with some of the garbage that I got. So that stuff's going in the garbage. That's the stuff we'll figure out when we get home. And I gotta get something to eat. I am hungry. Don't want to forget that. And my fish basket. Great. Alright guys, see you on the wrap up.
I changed my mind. It's coming home with me. I knew I'd regret it if I left it behind.
Alright, see you. Alright guys, we are back. So 3 docks, 2 of them were lame. One was really lame, one was a little tiny bit less lame. The third one was actually pretty good. All things considering, I got a couple of good things. So down here, as normal, is the pile of stuff we got, so let's take a peek at it. What we ended up with. So my favorite, fishing reel cranks, and then that's the little screw that goes on the other side. So if you imagine you have your fishing reel in here, your crank's on the one side, this is on the other side, that tightens up. If you fish tighten that up once in a while. Then I won't find your fishing reel cranks. We got some 3 soft bodies, 2 casting baits. Interestingly enough, both of them are rattle baits. So, kind of neat. They're both too far gone and I don't need them. Some miscellaneous little fishing lure parts. A spoon. This one's actually hasn't probably been in the water for more than a few days. So that one's in pretty good shape. That might end up back in my tackle box. A little spinner, junky one I'm not going to keep. A soft body with a spinner on it. Pile of jig heads. This little guy I've never seen before. It's called a, I don't know if you can see it there or not. It's called a lazy, there you go, Lazy Ike. I'm going to look that up. I'm sure it's not them, but I just want to make sure. So anyway, thought that was kind of neat. I've never seen one of those before. My microwave magnet with all the fish hooks that I got. A pile of bottle caps. Some miscellaneous junk. There's a little NASCAR, I think that's a little NASCAR hood off a Matchbox car, a little battery, a couple of toasted fingernail clippers. There's the Amazing Spider-Man button, another weird thing to find. And then there was this big goofy weight. I don't know what that would be for, but anyway. Still don't have a guess, but it's weighting something down, I guess. And then this was cool. I did clean this one up. So a Leatherman Squirt P4. So that's cool. It's got a lot of neat little accessories on there. Little file, a knife, pick, screwdriver, pliers. Things works great. So that'll end up back in my toolbox. Got the Eagle Claw pliers. So I'm gonna keep those. Those will end up in my toolbox. And then a crusted up utility knife that does hardly move. And I've got about 600 utility knives. I don't need